Now, 3 of the top 10 resolutions for 2020, at least as per the internet, are I'll lose weight, I'll quit smoking, and I'll manage my finances better. We are at the end of 2019. Have you made your 2020 New Year resolutions? In fact, what about your 2019 resolutions? How many did you achieve? Do you even remember your 2019 resolutions? You see, we set our resolutions at the end of the year. Then by February, March, we've already forgotten them. And then when December comes around again, we again set resolutions, which we forget 2 months later. Why is this? This is because of the way we set our resolutions. We make generic and vague resolutions. I will lose weight. We make too many resolutions, making it impractical for us to actually achieve them. We don't write them down. They're all in here, which makes it easy to forget, which makes it easy for them to change over time. And at maximum, we make a resolution about what we want to do, but not about when we want to do it or how we'll go about doing it. For this year's resolution, for 2020, give yourself something that is achievable, actionable, and doesn't overwhelm you. Make 3 resolutions only. Make them very specific, make them actionable, write them down, and have reminders and milestones along the way to ensure you keep on track. Now, 3 of the top 10 resolutions for 2020, at least as per the internet, are I'll lose weight, I'll quit smoking, and I'll manage my finances better. For losing weight, one resolution is I'll lose weight, which doesn't do anything. There is nothing about it that will make you do any action that will motivate you. Another way of saying it is I will lose 10 kilos in 2020. I will lose 10 kilos in 2020 by exercising 2 hours a day, 5 days a week, and by having a calorie deficit. Now that is specific, that is actionable. To break it down more, I will lose 2 kilos every month, which means half a kilo every week. Now suddenly it's very specific, it's very actionable. I need to lose half a kilo every week. How do I go about doing that? That becomes the milestone. You have a weekly milestone, a monthly milestone, 6 months, and then 1 year. And you need to ensure you are on track. Also, tell somebody that these are my milestones and please ensure I keep on track. If I'm not losing half a kilo every week, you let me know, hold me accountable. And one more thing which is very important, when you reach your milestone, give yourself a treat, give yourself a gift. In this case, have a cheat weekend. The whole weekend you can eat whatever you want because you achieved your milestone. One of my goals for 2019 was to go from wheelchair to getting physically fit enough to run a marathon. And I was going to do this by exercising 4 hours a day, 6 days a week, and by not eating 2 tubs of Ben & Jerry chocolate super fudge ice cream every week. And now the last part was the most difficult, the not eating the ice cream. However, because I had a specific plan and I had a goal of running this marathon, I had the what, I had the when, and I had the how. And that ensured that I worked and I kept myself motivated to exercise. In February 2019, I looked like this. In November 2019, I looked like this. Even though I had multiple surgeries and I've got titanium rods in my body, etc., etc. And eventually I could not run the marathon because it was quite an impractical goal. However, what it did was it made me physically extremely fit. And I was on my feet in 10 months when the doctor said it will take 14 months at a minimum. This is because I was working towards a goal. And even though I didn't reach the actual goal, on the way I got super fit. The same applies to a goal like I will manage my finances better. What does that even mean? how can you even achieve a goal which is so vague? A more specific and actionable goal will be, I'm going to save 30% of my monthly salary. At the same time, I'm going to reduce my costs by 20% by focusing on my top 2 non-needed expenditures. Now, this is something which you can work on. This is something which you can measure. If you're not saving 30% one month, the next month you save more so that overall you're at 30%. So have actionable, specific goals, have milestones, have somebody who is helping you track them and holding you accountable. Now, for 2020, set 3 goals. 3 and only 3. More than that, it's difficult to track, it's difficult to achieve, and you get overwhelmed and you don't achieve any of those goals. Write them down. Write them somewhere where you can see them all the time, every other day. Make them super specific. You have the what, this is my goal, have the how, and have the when. Have milestones along the way. Have a great 2020. In the comments, write your goal, and then we can track it every month. At the end of every month or on the first of every month, we can see where you are compared to where you are supposed to be. Thank you and have a great day. Happy New Year.